Yo, 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 what is up, guys? This is Adventurous Hippie Guy here, doing another, follow-up video. Um, I think today, in this video, I wanted to talk more about, what I expected from nomadic living versus what I've actually experienced. Just a few comparisons and things like that. Things I thought I was ready for and I wasn't, or I was. Things I didn't think about. Things that were just... It's kind of a hidden thing that no matter how much research you did, you'd have to find it out on your own. You can't really learn it from a video. So one thing that really has been a bit of a little bit of an issue um, is staying on top of organizing my stuff in my car. Let me show you guys around real quick. It's a mess right now, especially my passenger seat area. It's horrible. It's I don't think I have the proper place for anything. I was trying to do that, behind my seat on this side of my bed was going to be just my clothes. Then on the other side, behind the passenger seat, on that side over there, was going to be books and random stuff, toiletries, all that sort of stuff. But I think the one thing I didn't realize is the smaller the space you have, the more organizing you're gonna have to do. I think I'll probably need to organize my car every day, because this is I'm literally living in a two-door Honda Civic. There's all you guys out there with your big Ford Transits or your Sprinter vans, or even your old Chevy work vans, or whatever you guys are living out of. But for me, I'm going the only smaller I could get with my living situation is if I had a two-door Toyota Yaris. And actually, there is a guy on YouTube who lives in a two-door Toyota Yaris. Those things are small. This thing is actually just the right amount of space. I'm about 6 foot tall. And with the modifications I've done, I could put my head right here on the edge of the center console and back to the end of the trunk. My feet are just barely touching flat-footed against the door of the trunk. So there's that. And speaking of the trunk, one thing I didn't realize is how cold the trunk can get. When you open the trunk, the door itself, on my car at least, is just bare metal, and it's not sealed or anything. So I'm considering getting a cheap comforter or something from a thrift store, or buying some of that yellow expanding foam in a can stuff and just sealing that off and insulating it the best I could, because I'll stay pretty warm in here. I will, with just a thin blanket, one that's actually fairly breathable. And I'll stay pretty warm in it, but my feet will be freezing, and I'll wake up and I'll have to wrap the blanket underneath my feet and tuck it in nice and tight to trap the air and try to keep myself warmer. And I hate waking up with cold feet. I hate sleeping with cold feet. Waking up every few hours just to tuck your feet back in. It's it kind of sucks. But yeah, there's two things I didn't realize is how much I need to organize, how much more I need to insulate this thing and keep it warm. Because I don't know if I said this in my last video or not, but when I was in New Mexico, it was 87 degrees, hot, dry, gusty winds. and I was just like chugging water because I didn't feel like I was staying hydrated, but I was. It's just dry. Um, then in the same day, I cross into Colorado, and it goes from 87 to where I was in the mountains to like 31 degrees and snowing. So like I had to change from like a t-shirt and shorts to like my jeans, my thermal socks. Like I have my layers on, this old flannel and this jacket. And I was just like, oh, it's springtime. Like everything's starting to warm up. Oh, not Colorado. Uh, in South Dakota right now, it's like it's kind of cloudy. It's fairly cool. I think it's gonna rain, so I don't have much to do other than to film a couple of videos in my car and stuff like that. Um, what are some other things I didn't realize about being a nomad? Oh yeah, even though my car is fairly fuel efficient, actually let me check real quick. It's saying 32 miles per gallon right now. Like before I left, I was doing just city driving. It was down to like 27 miles per gallon. But all the highway driving I've been doing has improved my gas mileage. Um, anyways, no matter how fuel efficient your car can be, you're still going to be spending quite a lot of money on gas. I mean, I guess if I had done things differently, it wouldn't be like I wouldn't be spending all this at like once. I'd be like spreading it out. But I'll admit I was being impatient. That's another thing. When you're traveling, if you want to do it effectively and like make your money worth, make it worth your money or your time or whatever I'm trying to say. You have to like take your time. Like I was starting out my trip, like I think I moved places like every day. Every day I was like traveling. I was just like, I gotta go. I got a destination. I kept trying to remind myself that the journey itself too was important. Is like just as, if not more important than the destination. And yeah, I kind of rushed myself a bit. Looking back on it now, there's like some more things I wish I would have done. More things I wish I would have saw and enjoyed. Especially in New Mexico. I liked the warm. It was nice. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of things I missed in New Mexico. A lot of things I missed in Colorado. And that kind of sucks. But I realize I'm like, I can always go back. I can always do other trips because, you know, the way I'm wanting to live, I'll be traveling a lot, hopefully. So, also another update, like, um, while I'm trying to think of more stuff maybe that I didn't realize about being a nomad. Um, I think yesterday or the day before, I filled out an application for Grand Tetons. I think it was housekeeping I applied for. Um, and that would be like housing provided, I believe. I'm not sure about meals. Maybe they'd be at a discount, or I'd just get my own. Either way. Yeah, I applied for Grand Teton National Park. Um, I've always either wanted to work there or Yellowstone, or both. I mean, really, both of them are pretty dang cool. Um, I think today I'll fill out another application. I want to have at least 3 active applications so I know that I'm going to get a job. um, but yeah, I'm hoping for that. I think their season starts the end of this month, like the end of May. So that would be really freaking cool. I'd be like, I'd finally get to work a national park job like I'd been wanting to. Um, I'd get like housing for a bit. I'd be making money. I'd have somewhere to stay. I could be making friends. I could be, meeting some ladies. You know what I'm saying? All 0 of them that like me. No, but yeah, like it could be a good experience. I have a friend. I guess she's technically like a friend. Like she was my friend's sister. Anyways, cool person. Like um, she's been doing the national park, like bouncing around different parks and stuff, and having a good time for like a couple of years now. And she's just always telling me good things about it. And these two YouTubers I watch, I guess it's the same guy, different channels. I like to watch a lot of Timothy Ward and his stuff. I really like his other channel, Frugal Travel Guru. Um, he's always talking about some real stuff. He's talking about real shit. Like he's always like pretty woke. He's like giving people advice on like traveling, being nomadic, working national park jobs, and like even like self-improvement kind of stuff. He's just spitting straight facts in all his videos. Cool guy. I'd love to meet him one day. He seems like a genuine dude. Um, love his channel. Absolutely love his channel. But he is one of the people who also inspired me to get out on the road in the first place. And of course, this is probably no surprise, but Santa Claus himself inspired me. Mr. Bob Wells with Cheap RV Living. Love that guy too. He seems like such a sweet guy. I'd love to meet him and like, hang out with him, share a beer with him or something, or I don't know. I think it'd be cool to show my rig, because he does all these like rig tour videos where he's just like talking to people and like their living situations and they're living nomadically. I doubt he's ever seen anybody sleep in a little 2-door Honda Civic before, because I've never seen any video of his like that. So if I'm ever able to meet Bob Wells one day, if you're watching this in the future, I don't know, dude, do a tour of my car, please. Anyways, um, another thing I didn't notice about being a nomad. Uh, I know you might want to, while you're traveling, try like different regional cuisines and stuff, like, but just don't eat out. Don't eat out. Like every once in a while is okay, but I've been doing it. My first few days, the only thing I ate was the only thing I ate out at a restaurant or drive-through. I got like a $1 burrito from Taco Bell, and I ate, like back then I was just like, oh damn, that's a lot. I should have spent that because I already had food. But later on when I get to New Mexico, I'm just like, dude, New Mexico I've heard has really good food, so I'm going to try a burrito. It was the biggest, most massive burrito I've ever seen. It was like almost like 2 hands wide, or long and wide. It was like a monster burrito. Anyways, I get this burrito. It's covered in like the thickest, gooeyest, cheesiest white queso ever, and it's half and half white queso and red chili. And I was just like, oh my god! It fed me the whole day though. That like $10 burrito fed me the whole day. But it is cheaper. May not be quite as easy because you have to go shop and you have to put things on a plate. Sometimes you have to cut things up or whatever. But yeah, if you can, like, go to grocery stores, eat out, or not eat out, like eat out sparingly. One thing I have been buying a lot of this trip is bananas, because you need potassium. Bananas are always cheap. I get like a bunch of like 6 or 7 of them for like maybe $1. If I eat one banana a day, that's like $1 for breakfast for a week. I don't like a big breakfast though, so one banana is usually fine for me. Drink a lot of water too. Um, but yeah, I know this video is kind of going all over the place, but me as a person, I'm kind of all over the place. So I can't even remember what I started out like. Oh yeah. Anyways, back to food real quick. Bananas. They're cheap, easy, good. You just peel it and eat it. Good for you too. Especially with the driving, like, I get muscle cramps because your like foot's always bouncing on and off the throttle, and you're just like, oh, my leg, my foot hurts. And eat a banana, helps with your cramps, dude. Um, Strawberries are a bit more expensive, but like, they're so tasty. I love strawberries. I really do. Apples are good. If you get a bag of those little cutie oranges, little small ones, um, they'll last a pretty good while, and you can eat one every day, and that's a good vitamin C and other vitamins and stuff. Sorry, there's a weird lady walking, a very aggressive dog. Grape tomatoes. If you like tomatoes, like as much as I do, like I'll eat them raw. I love tomatoes. There's nothing better than grape tomatoes. Like, they can be pretty pricey, but you get like a big box of them. You can just munch on them all day. I'm obsessed with tomatoes. I really am. I love tomatoes. Um, Other things that are good to have around is like Quaker oats. They're like little rice cakes. They're like that thick, sort of like a hamburger shape. Dude, I can use those for anything. Put like some crunchy peanut butter on there. Slice up banana. That's breakfast. Um, Spread some guacamole on top. And slice up some of my grape tomatoes. Put it on there. Oh my god, that's a good snack. I ate 1 or 2 of those, and I'm like, that's a meal. Really. Um, there's all sorts of like, usually fresh produce, grains, like bread, rice. Those things will keep good. Um, Try your best to, you know, eat fresh food, because it'll be cheaper, healthier for you. And yeah, just try to do that. Another thing I didn't realize, I'm sure you can tell by my hair, I'm at the point where I kind of need a shower. When I'm not able to wash my hair, I can still clean the rest of myself really well. Baby wipes. Baby wipes. 3 syllables. Baby wipes. They'll save your life. Like, you can wipe your face, your whole body, your dark nether regions. Like, you can get it all with baby wipes. Armpits too, feet, toes. You like washing your toes? Which you should. Yeah, baby wipes. I'm hoping to God that I don't smell. I put on deodorant every day. Baby wipes. When I can't shower. The only thing is my hair is just like a little bit right now. I do have a solar shower bag. I can like put water in it, hang it on a tree facing the sun, and it'll heat up and I can take a hot shower. But it's 47 degrees. It's cloudy. It's windy. I'm not gonna want to, do that right now in this weather. So I'll either like have to get a motel for a night so I can shower, and that's an expense. But what I thought about doing is I need to get a haircut anyways, like a bit of a trim, because when it's not all nappy and stuff, it's like really poofy and it's hard to manage, and when the wind blows, it just like blinds me. Thinking about when I get a haircut, I'll have them wash it too really good. I mean, while I'm already there, like, if my hair is not clean, they'd need to wash it anyways, right? Um, this video is 20 minutes long now. Holy cow. I guess I can't think of anything more to talk about at this particular moment. So, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, like, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, subscribe, whatever. Like I say, you don't have to. It'd be cool, though. But yeah, this has been Adventurous Hippie Guy here. I really appreciate you guys watching my crazy redneck travel stuff. Peace, guys.